In the winter of 1987, a young woman named Lillian Carter moved into an old house on Wicker Road, a house her grandmother left her after passing away under strange circumstances. It was nestled deep in the Pennsylvania woods, a crooked, slate-roofed structure, with ivy crawling up every brick like veins on skin. Locals never went near it. They called it cursed, cetus. Lillian laughed it off. She was a med student. Logical, skeptical, until the first night. It began with whispers. She thought it was the wind, but then the hallway lights flickered, and she heard her name. Lillian. She ran upstairs, locked her door, and turned on every lamp. That's when she noticed the photo on the wall. It wasn't there before. A sepia-toned image of a family, standing in front of the house, only they weren't smiling. And one of the faces was hers. The back of the photo read, "She's come home." That night, she dreamed of a staircase that led nowhere, just darkness. She heard a baby crying, and a lullaby, sung in reverse. She woke up sweating, with dirt under her nails, and her feet were muddy, but her bedroom door was still locked from the inside. Lillian couldn't shake the feeling that something in the house was watching her, day. The next morning, she noticed a draft near the kitchen pantry. The steo, behind some old shelves, she found a hidden door, slightly ajar. Livia, the next D. Curiosity overcame fear. Zonden. She stepped through, flashlight in hand, tolling, revealing a narrow staircase spiraling downward into darkness. Each step creaked beneath her feet, lube beak, small labias. She turned, the air grew colder. She reached a stone room. Zonda, a cradle rocked gently in the corner, Smyrn, spirally, though the air was still. Zonden sma. Beside it, small footprints in the dust, Savalu Berth, a lube, pointed to the wall. Zonden sma, then she saw it. Savalu Berth. A tall mirror stood in the corner, its glass blackened with age. As she stepped closer, a whisper brushed her ear. "He's still here." Luca. She turned fast. Zonden, Staley. Nothing behind her. Zonden slight. But in the mirror, Zonden soon she saw someone. A veiled woman, standing behind her reflection. Zonden slight. Lillian ran. She fight like she saw the corner. She bolted up the stairs, slammed the door. Selafik caught her and leaned against it, heart pounding. Livia. On the pantry mirror, foggy words appeared. Livia, return. Livia. In Chanza, Telefrance, Durg. That night she heard soft humming, Selu Berth, coming from her closet. She opened it slowly. Nothing. But a small leather-bound diary. Embark the cover. The ceiling. Margaret Carter, Olivia Slending, 1912. Estada, her great-grandmother. If you're saying this. Inside, frantic writings filled the pages. Livia, don't look in the mirror. Livia. Don't go beneath the stairs. Livia. Livia. Over and over, Livia. Livia. The house remembers. Situation, Livia. One photo remained. Livia. A chanza. A boy, eyes blacked out. Livia. A red crayon smile across his face. Lillian dropped the diary. And in the mirror across the room, Livia. The boy was standing behind her. Lillian didn't sleep. By morning, every mirror was covered, but the humming never stopped. Sometimes from inside the walls, other times behind her. She called a local historian. When she mentioned Margaret Carter, he paused.
"Your great-grandmother vanished in 1925,
He said.
along with her son.
He sent a newspaper scan.
Child's voice heard in cellar. No bodies found.
That night, the humming changed. It whispered.
Lillian, come play."
The covered mirrors rattled. Sheets slid off. Each reflection showed a different version of her. Crying, screaming, grinning wide, covered in blood. The reflections moved on their own, leaning closer, mouthing.
"Trade."
She ran to the cellar. The humming was louder. The walls felt close. At the stairs' base stood a child. His eyes were pitch black. He smiled.
"You finally came back."
Mirrors floated behind him. They showed her house. Without her. Her life continuing, as if she never existed. The boy held out his hand. Whispers echoed. Her voice. Her mother's. Her childhood self. The mirrors cracked. She felt pulled in.
Falling. Sinking. Replaced.
When she woke, the house was silent. No blood. No humming. Just peace. But her reflection blinked late. Then smiled. 3 days later, police found the house empty. Only one cracked mirror remained. Scratched into the glass, I walked away from myself. Some say the house is cursed. Others say it's a door that opens for those who stare too long.